Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about tense. What is tense? Tense is actually a word that indicates us what the statement says. For example, I am teaching, you are learning. Yesterday I was teaching, you were learning. In both kind of sentences you can see that the action is already happened yesterday and action is going on today. So what we are saying is already happened, or it is going on, or it will happen. These kind of information we get from the tenses. So what kind of tenses are? My dear friends, there are three kinds of sentences: past tense, present tense and future tense. Past shows already what the incident, what the actions already happened according to past. In present, now at that time which actions are going on, it is present. And future indicates that what will happen next. So here are the examples of tenses. I am going, I went, and third, I will go. So I am going, the action of going is continuing at this time. This is indicator of present tense. I went, already happened, that action shows past tense. And here I will go, it indicates the future tense, which is actually indicator of the upcoming times. So now we can say that there are three types of tenses: present, पास्ट एंड फ्यूचर. तीन प्रकार के काल होते हैं: सामान्य, वर्तमान काल, भूतकाल और भविष्यकाल. तो इन तीनों कालों को, इन बोथ ऑल द थ्री टेंसेस आर सब डिवाइडेड इनटू 4 सब क्लासेस, विच आर present indefinite tense, or we also say it simple tense. Thereafter, progressive, which shows the action is continuing, going on. Thereafter, perfect, and then perfect continuous. So simple present tense or progressive or perfect continuous. So in each sentence we have to follow a particular word order which makes the sentence meaningful. Actually, sentence is a group of words, and the group of words in which manner, when it is arranged in a proper order, then it makes the sentence meaningful. So indefinite present tense, there is a formula: subject plus verb plus object. Subject plus verb plus object. If I am going the example of earlier, I have told I is subject, verb is go, Let us take object as market. I go to market. Here subject is I, verb is go, and to market is object. Another example is he goes to market. He goes to market. Now, here is a question. With I there is only go, and with he there is es with the verb. So my dear friends, if subject is in singular number, we use verb plus s or es according to the spelling of the word. So here I is also a singular number subject, but it is an exceptional. That is why I only follows go, but he associated with goes with, because he is singular number. Now let me tell you another examples. They go to market. They go to market. They is plural number, that is why go will alone, not as, neither es, to market. But if I am writing here she goes to market. In Hindi if we are talking, then it is sentence type वह बाजार जाता है, वे बाजार जाते हैं, वह बाजार जाती है. जाती है इट मीन्स इनडेफिनिट है. वो कब जाती है, क्यों जाती, दैट इज़ नॉट. जाती है, दैट एक्शन इज परफॉर्म्ड बाय हर रेगुलरली इन indefinite time. That's why this is present indefinite tense, and these are the example of present indefinite tense. What is the formula? Subject plus verb plus object, and if subject is in singular number, then we have to use s or es with the verb. Okay, now we will move further the progressive tense of present tense. My dear friend, all these four kinds are subtypes of past and future also. I am talking here only about present. Okay, so let us talk about present progressive tense. In present progressive tense, we have to follow the word order: subject plus is, am, are, plus verb ing form plus objects. My dear friends, fourth form of verb, which is ing form, indicates the work is in progress and it is continuing, going on. So subject, we call it doer of the action, and we have to use is or am or are before verb. When we will use is, if subject is singular, then we have to use is. If subject is I, then we have to use am. If subject is of plural number, we use are. Okay, now let me tell you the examples of the present progressive tense. I am writing a letter. I am writing a letter. He is writing a letter. And they are writing a letter. So you can see that if we subject is singular number, we have to use is auxiliary verb, and then if the subjects are plural, then we have to use are, and if subject is you, whether it is singular or plural, we use are with it. So in this way we make the sentences of progressive tense. Now I am going towards the perfect tense, present perfect tense. Present perfect tense. The present perfect tense follows the word order of subject plus has or have plus third form of verb plus object. Here we use past participle form of verb with has or have plus subject. So subject or the doer of the action of the sentence is if of singular number, then we have to use has, and if it is plural number or it is I, then we use have. As I have written these types of tenses, he has written these types of sentence. He has written types of tenses, and with I also we use have. I have written types of tenses. And when we are going to plural form is they plus have. They have written types of tenses. So it is very clear that with the subject of singular number we have to use has as auxiliary verb plus past participle form of verb and then object. With I as exceptional we use have, otherwise with all singular number we use has in present perfect tense. Now the fourth type is perfect progressive tense. So let us see what it follows the word order. Present progressive tense. Perfect present perfect progressive tense. Here is word order subject plus now has or have for the perfect plus been for the progressive, and we know for progressive we need ing form of verb, so we are using here ing form of verb plus object. So what will be the sentences? Subject plus has or have just as the perfect tense, thereafter been plus ing for progressive and then object. Perfect progressive tense is a combination of perfect and progressive. It means the action is already had some extent but still it is going on. Let us see the example. I have been teaching grammar. It means I have taught you grammar in some extent, but the remaining part is going on again. So I have been teaching grammar. Subject plus has have plus been plus ing. She has been teaching grammar. So you can conclude that with singular number, just as for perfect tense, we use have plus been, and for I exceptional we use have, but with plural subject we use have been teaching. So my dear friend, hence these are the 4 kinds of tenses of present tense. In present tense we use these auxiliary verbs and these word order to frame the sentence in present indefinite or present progressive, then present perfect and present perfect progressive. Similarly, these 4 kinds are sub classes of past and future tense. So we will discuss about them in next video. Till then you have to prepare sentence in all the present subclasses by using the table I, she and they. These are the subject and this is a verb which you do have to use to prepare the sentence. You have to use these objects just like I write a letter, I learn reading, I cook cake. She writes a letter, she learns reading, she cooks cake. In this way you have to form the sentences for all the 4 kinds of present tense. In next video I will be with you with all the 4 subclasses of past and future tense. Till then, have a nice day. Thank you.